My name is Jake. I'm going to be just showing you what a software engineer does. This isn't a work project. This is more of a personal project that I've been slowly working on in my free time. It's similar to something like Rate My Professor, except it's called Rate My Internet. And right now it's just in development. You can technically access this, but um, it's not done. We're working locally here, so this you can't actually access. But I just wanted to show you kind of the process of what I do and what it's like. I'm not gonna do a day in the life or anything because all that crap's fake. I'm just gonna show you basically the process of coding and solving problems and how to do it in the age of AI because a lot of this stuff I may have not done before, and it's easier just to prompt AI to help me do it quicker. As long as you know what you want to do and you have the foundational coding skills, you can do a lot of this stuff. So I have two things I want to do in this video. I might just do one, honestly, because this could take a minute and I don't want to have too long of a video. And we also want to add functionality to show saved providers. So as you could see, when I click this will tell me I've already added it. But when you add it, you want to be able to see all the ones that you favorited so you can quickly go to them in the future. And this will go here. I just need to display this data. So here's the code for adding a favorite. So if we control F here and we favorite provider, I have a button. So let me go here. This button is this button here. It's associated here. We see the background amber. This is Tailwind, by the way, and we're using Vue and we're using TypeScript. I think the first thing I want to tackle is adding some kind of UI here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find where I have ratings, and I kind of just want to copy the styles here to keep everything consistent. I don't need to do this, but to me, it's just easier. So here, I'm gonna just finish this here, and now it should be the same. Okay, cool. So now we want to just say your saved providers. Okay, save. And then over here, we see your saved providers. And I want to see if I have any other type of styling here that I can copy to make everything look the same here. So I could probably just take this here and it would be fine. Could also do a loading state just in case, because we are going to be pulling data. So I got to get these closing tags here, and this stuff will change. So let's just do something like this. And I'll do hello. And then this can just be. So what we are going to do here is we'll say you don't have any saved providers. And I'm trying to think of a good comment or a good favorite. Okay. So if I can find that favorite button here, so I'm gonna give it the prime icon class of Pi star. So as you can see here, we have the star logo, and this is what we're gonna show if there is no saved providers. Okay, we're doing it on mounted. So what this means is once the DOM mounts, we are just going ahead and pulling all the reviews. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this stuff and actually put it into here like this. Go ahead and get rid of this. Is loading. So we need a ref called is loading. So we're going to try catch, and then we're going to put this stuff in here. So this is actually a little bit easier than what I did in the other stuff. So I'm just trying to get the current favorites here. I actually am thinking about making current favorites a ref that is an empty array. And then I'm going to come here and do current favorites dot value equals this, just to see if we're getting anything. I'm going to do current favorites. You can see here. Yep, 30, 31, and 32. So these are location IDs. So I think that the next step here, hit the Supabase for this array. So I am going to say, if there is a saved provider's error here, I want to do something to this effect. Error could not find providers. Say try again at a later point. Now we want to do the saved providers, and we want to make this a ref. It's also going to be, I kind of want to give this a type, because this should be a string array of strings. So saved providers UI. I'll call it saved providers UI. Saved providers UI dot value equals saved providers. Saved providers else empty array. And this is giving me, as long as I want to type string. Okay. I see. So saved provider is gonna give me that. Okay. So let me do something. I need to see this. This is how I do it. Saved providers. Let's console log it. Profile. Okay. Cannot find providers. Try again. So let's go here. Let's go to the response. Cannot find. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. So this is where we're going to use AI. Okay. Okay. Now I'm asking Claude this. Instead, you should use the dot in to match any of the IDs in the array. Here's how you fix the query. So, prompting AI to just give me documentation quickly, I don't see a problem with that whatsoever. So now you can see that we have these objects passed back. So my plan now that I see the data and I understand what it looks like, I think what I'm going to do is this. So now I have the provider names here. I now want to get rid of this. So what we can do here is v else if the saved providers UI dot length is equivalent to 0, then we know that they don't have any saved providers. So the next thing we want to do, this can just be v else, okay? And what I'm gonna do here is, instead of I through 10, I'm thinking of doing provider and index. So it looks like I have 2 Comcast saved. So maybe I can also, so I think I can add something here. But I'm going to go ahead and type in Tennessee. I'm going to go ahead and type in Knoxville. I'm going to search. I can't find my provider. I'm going to say Xfinity testing. Go post as anonymous, event rating, profile, come here, see this, seems good. Say providers. Okay, cool. So now I want to favorite this. I want to come here and look at the provider, and it has associated location. So then now in here, this will now spit out something crazy looking. This is going to show the object. So when we get here, it'll be the object. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and make one for, I don't know, let's go Florida. Let's favorite. Okay, it's been added. Say providers. Okay, cool. So one thing that I want to do is grab the format logic that I have. The whole point of that was I wanted to show what location this was from. So you want to know what your location is. So this is from Knoxville and this is from Palm Coast, Florida. That was the whole point. This is pretty much all I'm going to show for now because that was crazy. So as you can see, you can prompt AI for ways to solve very annoying bugs that you run into. Pretty much it. I'm going to be cutting a lot of this out. But this is for real, just something I do. This was not planned, not staged, not anything. This is just how it is. So yeah, pretty much it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, because that would be quite epic. Thank you.